I'm Ruuxi, and I'm pretty much responsible for doing individual coaching as well as helping on the macro end. So pretty much I'm doing half and half, but my main focus is on individuals, basically working with the lanes one by one. I think week 1 went pretty solid. I think week 2 as well, we 3-0'd, so there's something to be happy about. But I think there's a lot to improve on, especially when I'm watching the eastern regions. I think I'm very excited for how much we can improve, even though it looks like a 3-0 and we're pretty much on top. I think we have such a long way to go, and that's the main thing we're going to focus on heading into week 3 and keeping that dominance.
Going into week 2, I was probably looking forward the most to face SK and Fnatic. I think SK because I would have liked to defeat it to give their first defeat as BDS, but unfortunately they lost before. And Fnatic because they're always a solid team, and I wanted to see how we would match against them on stage.
I want us to basically play our best comp for first block and then explore for the second round. And that's what we are aiming to do. And after that, just before you guys get into tier 1, individual points, individual objectives for the day, and Ruuxi will go over it with you guys. Okay? So let's start.
Right now it's almost 1 p.m. and it's time for scrims actually. So basically before every scrim we have small meeting one-on-one again for individual responsibilities that we call. So each player will have a small focus on for the entire day that they do have to work on for the scrims games. And then so how does the scrim work? We have 3 games into 1 hour break into another 3 games, which will kind of end the day basically at around 8 p.m. and so be it.
Make a life for myself.
Alright guys, now we're going to go on stage in a few seconds. Just play like in scrim, okay? Don't feel pressured or anything. Do what you have to do. Use what we worked on this week. I don't want to see anything flippy, anything related to ego on stage today, okay? We do this in solo queue. We have 1 game, do our job, we win, then we go home. Clear? Yep. Alright. Yes on 3.
Quite fighting, no?
Fight.
The backline as well might be an overstep for BDS already, though Oscar Ridden has fallen. Shea able to get out the Magnusaur from Jun, and Fnatic follow up. A great shockwave lands on 3, but they just don't have the damage as Adam starts to run rampant through the Fnatic backlines.
So we just beat Fnatic tonight. I'm actually happy for the win. We managed to pull out some interesting plays, and I think we played way better than last week. So I'm actually really happy that we managed to work on all of our mistakes from last week. And so tomorrow we're facing Madlands at 5 p.m. So make sure you will be here. And thank you for the support, guys. See you tomorrow 5 p.m. Bye bye.
Setting up on stage, sometimes you can feel a bit nervous, I guess, but I'm just fully focusing on myself, just trying to be as comfortable as I can, and then yeah, that's the only thing I'm thinking at the moment. So yeah, so it doesn't affect me too much.
Il fallait 500 kg de force pour les points.
Shutdown worthy, you'd have to think so, but you get nuked by 3 people. It's a pop, it's a blossom, and it's a big old bang as Adams picked up 3. Holy moly, it was close to a quad.
So we just finished playing in Smart Lines. We are 2-0 so far this week. We still have SK to play tomorrow evening, and hopefully we can go for the 3-0. So far we play pretty well. The boys are putting in the work at the house. So yeah, we'll try to keep it up for the people that follow us and see how far we can go.
So we are here after the Mad Lions game. We managed to win. We are like 2-0 so far. I'm pretty happy with how the team is going. I think everyone is like trying really hard, and it has been going good so far on stage at least. We will rest and do draft meeting for tomorrow, and everyone really wants to get a 3-0 week, so we'll go for it.
I don't want you guys to focus on winning or losing or 3-0 or whatever. Just focus on what we said in review. Focus on what we practiced this week. Okay? Make sure that you calm down if it's needed. Make sure also that you listen to each other, because sometimes there are calls that are good but not listened to. And we should be good. If we just play with structure, with intent, and we always ask, what do we want to do? What does the enemy want to do? Then we are a better team. Alright? I think we've shown way more things than them, so let's prove it now.
In time, but no way to SK lose this. Oh!
Just better from BDS. Labrov now looking.
He's gonna get the hook. Oh! Will it matter anyway? I mean, he's in position. Pop Blossom. Irrelevant steps out. Labrov with a hook. He finds it another.
I will just stand here and wait until you come back.
I love you.
I think this week it's important for us not to get too confident. I also think it's very important that we just work on our improvements for this coming week and make some fine-tune adjustments, and then we'll see how the week goes, but it's important for us not to get too cocky, and then we should be pretty good.
Hey guys, just a little recap of like the week, the 3-0 week. Overall, I'm pretty happy of the result, right? We could get more than 3 wins. We played common positions that we didn't play on stage in the past, and we managed to execute it well. So I'm also happy with that. That means we have way more versatility for the rest of the competition, which will make enemy think more of what they want to do in the draft. So it's already very good. And yeah, especially happy with the mid game, how it goes so far. Even when we lose early, we managed to find comeback plays. So this is like just crazy, right? We have this really good dynamic, and we just keep going forward and non-stop working to make greater thing than just qualifying for play. Thank you guys. See you next time, next week for another 3-0.